Hello everyone, welcome back to Lilac Moon Tarot. Today's reading is a timeless pick a card reading, urgent messages meant for you right now. So in front of you, you have 4 piles. We have pile 1 with Moonstone, pile 2 with Chalcedony, pile 3 with Jet, and pile 4 with Rose Quartz. All the timestamps will be listed below for you. I always suggest that you take a few moments, take a few deep breaths, really meditate and think about which pile or piles, you can watch multiple of course, and get the messages that are meant for you. Alright, I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. You all picked the Moonstone pile. Let's see what messages we have for you. I'm going to start with a few oracle cards and then we'll pull some tarot and see what else we get. As always, these messages are general, so take what resonates and leave behind the rest. What do we got? We have Ascension. Try and tip that for you so you can see it. Ascension. So I think some of you might be growing spiritually, or you've been exploring your spirituality. You're, for lack of a better term, you're becoming more woke. It's more, you're becoming more aware of the universe and how it works around you. And I get the sense some of you might really be becoming more creative with your hands, because you got the hands with the wings, and it just really feels like this sense of creation. And in creation, you're ascending, you're learning, you're pushing boundaries. Let's see what else we get. Alright, yeah, see, this goes along right with it. I think it's pronounced Pleiades. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. It says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this pile, you might be consider yourself star seeds or light workers, and you're really becoming more aware of the mission and the journey that you're here to do. Basically, starseed people are those that have essentially reincarnated or been brought here to Earth to help uplift and bring messages of love and peace and harmony to the world. That's my understanding. I welcome you to do your own research. You can Google any of this and probably get really good, great videos about it that go into way more detail than I would ever be able to. It's something I myself need to do more research on. But just like this says, ascension, I feel like you're learning, you're really taking matters into your own hands. Or if it's not something you've really looked into before, really take this as a sign to look into it, to take some time to do your research, look into it, find out more. Because the big thing with star seeds is that you never feel like you fit in, you don't feel like you belong. And it's that constant feeling of also like you're meant to do more, you're meant to be more. It's probably time for you to take a look and see what else is out there for you. And then you've got choose a new direction. Yeah, see, I feel like this is completely new and different for a lot of you. You don't know a lot about it. Maybe you've heard the term, you've heard some of these, because there's different types of star seeds. So like the Pleiades is one type. I wish I knew them off the top of my head, but it's time for you to branch out, I think, spiritually. This pile just speaks to me as like you really need to branch out or get back in touch. Maybe some of you used to be more spiritual and you've kind of fallen off the proverbial wagon, and now you have some time to really think about this again and move in a more spiritual direction again. And I think you'll find success with it. That ascension, and start channeling and uplifting humanity. You know, you're ready to help the universe in some way. Let's see what we get for tarot with this. Alright, you've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are feeling a little impatient. Cards are just popping out for you. And then you've got the Ten of Coins. Okay, so some of you are feeling a little impatient. And it's a huge block for you. You're feeling impatient. You just need to spend time. Yeah, there's been some delays for you too. Okay. So, you're feeling a little impatient. Frustrated that things aren't happening as fast as you would like them to. Because I think this is what you're trying to manifest. Is this ideal Ten of Pentacles life where you have the house and all the money and material things and probably an ideal job and, you know, anything that, like, that's what Pentacles represent, is the material and earthly goods. So you're a little frustrated things aren't happening as fast as they could, and that's because there's a delay, but I think it's for a divine purpose. There's a reason for this delay. It's not a very long one, and I think that what you want is going to come to fruition. Maybe it's because maybe in the past you've tried manifesting and felt like it didn't work, or that the universe wasn't listening to you. You know, the universe wasn't handing you what you wanted, but it's there, and part of the process here is that you need to step back into your spirituality a bit and do some more soul searching. And I think the Ascension card is really, really big here. You just need to change your mindset. Let's pull a couple more cards. Let's get some advice for pile number one. Any other messages for them? Yeah, speaking of messages, so the Eight of Wands is the messages card. Rapid movement, rapid development, moving forward. Yeah, Four of Wands, success, energetic balance and harmony. Some of you might be trying to also manifest an ideal romantic partner. This is the Twin Flame card. You got the 1111 kind of symbolism here, and then you've got like this couple in the background. I think you're gonna start seeing messages, signs, synchronicities really coming your way if you start to tap into the spiritual side of yourself again. You've been feeling really disappointed lately. You feel very stuck and delayed. You're feeling very foggy. Your thoughts are very up in the air. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, that means your mental isn't, your thoughts have been scattered and just really convoluted. You don't have a clear idea of what you want to do. But I feel like you do have a goal because you have that 10 of coins in the background, right? And that's like the ideal happiness for some people. And I think as soon as you shift your thinking a little bit here, pile number one, you're going to start seeing the messages, and you're going to start seeing that energetic balance coming in. Because once you have that balance energetically, you're going to see everything start manifesting for you. You're all the little things, all the, you'll start seeing pieces towards those bigger things you'd like to manifest. A big one, whatever signs and synchronicities you're used to seeing, I think you're going to start seeing a lot more. You just need to get back in touch with your spiritual side. You need to have that ascension again. You're ready to move forward. You need that change of pace. And really consider looking into more starseed information out there. It might spark something that makes a lot more sense for you if you've been feeling a little lost with yourself. Alright, I think we'll end the reading there. Thank you so much for watching pile number 1. Hopefully these messages resonated with you. If they did, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. As always, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. You all picked the pile with this Chalcedony. Let's see what messages we have for you. We'll start with a few tarot cards. We'll start with a few oracle cards and then move on to a few tarot. As always, these readings are general, so not every message will resonate, so take what does and leave behind the rest. Let's get started. Alright, first we have the Death card. So, pile number 2, it is time for a transformation, or some of you have been going through transformation. I think it's really important to recognize that we do need to go through transformations from time to time, and sometimes they're easy, a lot of times they're very hard. We have to release the things that don't serve us anymore and become a better version of ourselves. Figuring out what works for you, because this card is really cool, because there's mushrooms, there's crystals, there's plants, and then there's a butterfly. So it's I feel like it's touching on all these different elements of life, different kinds of life, different kinds of growth. Sometimes you have to test the waters and figure out what works for you, what mold you fit into, or creating your own mold. Obviously, we're all unique individuals, so we want to build our own mold here. Let's see what else we get. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Exactly. You are ready for a change, and I think you just need to admit that. And you need to admit what you're longing to do. What is it? If you could do anything, if nothing was holding you back, if money wasn't an issue, if location, job, partner, whatever might be holding you back, what would you do? What is your soul calling you to do? What do you find yourself daydreaming about when your mind wanders? That's what you should be doing. Like, for me, I've always had an interest in tarot and doing readings, and it took me a long time to actually take the leap and start doing YouTube videos and other ways of doing tarot online and sharing messages. But like, my mind always went back to that. It always circled back around to, that's what I should be doing. That's my way of helping people. And then you've got don't stop. I think that's a message of don't be afraid. I feel like that's like fool energy here, where you take that leap of faith and you just keep running with it. Even though the transformation might be scary, and following your true soul's purpose, your life's purpose, your calling, your soul's calling, don't stop. No matter how hard the transformation is, how hard the steps feel to get to that ideal life, to get to your purpose, whether you have to go back to school or move across the country or learn new technical skills in order to succeed in whatever you want. Don't stop, no matter how hard it is. Even if, for example, like I said, I just started this YouTube channel not that long ago, and there's been a few moments where I'm like, is this really what I should be doing? Is this really what I want to be doing? Don't stop. And that's the message that comes through to me too, because I'll watch other videos and every single one is like, follow your passion, keep going, do the thing, put your energy into it, do not stop. So I think no matter how difficult this change is, how difficult you feel like, in order to do your soul's calling, you need to keep going. Don't stop. You don't need to take giant steps all the time. It doesn't need to be leaps and bounds. It can just be baby steps, especially in the beginning, and especially if it's a huge shift, a huge change. Baby steps. Set little goals. Set what they call SMART goals. Make them small and manageable. You can do it. Alright, let's pull some tarot. Let's see what else we get here. I'm really excited for you, pile number 2. I think this is such a nice message. Let's see. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. I think some of you have been feeling very ungrounded lately. And I think that's why you're ready for a change. Some of you watching this might be earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You've also got the Ace of Cups. Is a huge sign. It's a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. Usually pouring your heart into something, pouring your heart into a passion, into your soul's purpose. What else? What else do we got? Woo. They're jumping out for you, pile number 2. Alright, you've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Don't feel like you need to do this journey alone, is the message I'm getting from this. You're blocking external help especially hard. You feel like in order to... this message is coming through really, really loud. You feel like in order to have the most success with this, you need to do it alone. You need to not accept any handouts from anyone. You need to not... You need to do it alone, and I don't think this is the block for you. I think someone out there really can help you, because you see the spirit, that's what the little cloud is handing this other cup, and this guy's like, nah. And I think where it's reversed, it's usually like a block. So I think you're really, really blocking other people from helping you through this transformation. And I think there's people out there, whether it's a new job or a new spiritual path or a new creative project or something, there's someone out there who can really help you, and you're blocking it for some reason. Alright, let's get a couple more cards here. See what else we get for you. Pile number 2. You've got the Tower. Big change is coming. I feel like if you don't start doing this yourself, the universe is going to knock you down a peg. And the universe is going to make this transformation happen whether you want it or not. Maybe it's already started happening. Don't be scared by the Tower. I know the Tower is one of those scary cards that pops up. It just means that you're going to rebuild bigger and better than ever once the Tower is done crumbling. It might feel very rough, and I think that's part of the death transformation and discovering what your soul's purpose is. But don't stop, no matter how hard it feels as that Tower is crumbling, as you're falling to the ground, as you're upset and scared and crying and frustrated and exhausted. Don't stop. Because once you get to the end of this cycle of transformation, you're gonna come out on the other side so much better. Let's get one more card. One more. There you go. The World. Yep. The World is the final card in the Major Arcana. Okay. So you've started the Fool's Journey, you've worked your way through the ups and downs, and now you're at the World. The end of this cycle, the end of this transformation, this journey. And you're triumphant, you have everything you need, you have success. This is such a good sign for you. You need to start this transformation. Accept that it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult. There's people around you, I think, that are going to help you, or the universe is going to help you. Ask the universe for signs, for guidance, for help, look up manifesting. Try and find resources that'll help you. And you can achieve the world. I think it's a really, really big sign that you can manifest what you want, that you can achieve whatever your soul's purpose is. You do need to go through this death transformation and this change and this tower moment. You feel like the world is crumbling around you, even though you're realizing what would truly make you happy. But in order to be better and rebuild better and be reborn better, everything does need to crumble. You might really need to go through like this dark period and really come out on top, be on top of the world at the end of it. Alright, I think we'll end the reading there, pile number 2. If you did enjoy this reading or it resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. As always, I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. You all picked the pile with the jet. Let's see what messages we get for you. We're going to start with a few oracle cards, and then we'll pull some tarot to clarify any additional messages. As always, these readings are general. Not every message will resonate, so take what does and leave behind the rest. Let's get started. We've got surrender. Alright, pile number 1. I think some of you have been having a hard time letting go of something. Whether it's a past relationship, a job, whatever. If you're into manifesting, you need to surrender to the universe in order to have that manifest for you. You can't worry about the how. You can only control the what you want, but you can't worry about the how. Maybe you've been too wound up recently. You're too uptight. You're holding on to something too tightly. You're wound up in all these roots, and you really just need to surrender and let go. Let whatever is stressing you, whatever's worrying you, scatter away to the wind. I can almost guarantee you it's not worth worrying about. What else? We've got Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Alright, pile number 3. I think some of you really need to step up and own it. Some of you have been really sitting on the sidelines for too long, letting life just pass you by. But I feel like some of you have been really stressed out and worried and wound up, and you just need to let go. But you also need to take control. You need to own it. You need to own your life and what you've manifested and what your life looks like. And you need to lead your own life. Some of you might be allowing other people to control you too much. You might be letting people's words and whispers just really get to you and bother you, and you need to shut them out. You need to get rid of them. You need to block them. If they aren't there to help you, to push you to be your better version, you don't need them in your life. You need to lead your own life. What would your ideal life look like if come down to everything you want, your job, your relationship, your house, your location, what would that look like? And you need to take life by the horns and create that life for you. What steps would you take to get there? What would your first steps be? Do that. Take the steps and take the lead. There's something better. Yeah. So pile number 3, you've been feeling very stuck for a while. And I think maybe you've been surrendering too much. You're just accepting defeat. And instead you need to be surrendering in a more positive light, surrendering to the universe to help it provide something for you. There's something better. You are meant for better. Like I said, I think some of you have really been just letting life roll you over and over and over again. And you've just been struggling and feeling like you're drowning and just frustrated and upset. And you need to take charge of your life. What's the saying? Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Your mindset creates your reality. If you really think about it, if you've been really miserable lately and unhappy lately or for a while, think about the way you've been thinking about things. Positive, negative? Have you been thinking like self-deprecating thoughts? Have you been feeling very frustrated? Does it feel like everything and anything that's been going wrong can go wrong? You need to change your mindset. You need to step up and admit that. Let it go, surrender that. Surrender the negative thoughts. Let them go. Let them scatter to the wind, okay? And you need to take charge. You need to take lead because there is something better for you. I promise. Anyone can create their dream life and what they want. You just need to let go of that negative. You need to surrender the negative. Something I really suggest, if you find yourself with all these negative thoughts and they're just piles and piles of them, write them all down, set them on fire, and scatter the ashes to the wind, and then let it go. And take charge and move forward and think more positive. Create your reality. Create your dream reality. Nothing's off limits when you're manifesting or just changing your mindset. There's something better for you and you need to believe it and you need to take charge and take the lead on that. Let's pull some tarot. Whew. Yeah, okay. So you've got the 5 of Pentacles. This is the mindset I feel like you've been in for a while. You're refusing help. You've been struggling financially, some of you. The Hierophant. Okay, so some of you have really been struggling financially or materially or with a job or just the stressors, and you're choosing not to accept help, or you're not accepting it fully. Like these people here in rags without shoes, that guy's broken everywhere, and right here is the church, and I'm sure the door's just right there, and they're choosing to walk by and not go inside and get warm and have some food and get healed up and feel better. They're choosing to be miserable. You are choosing to be miserable. There are opportunities and help and things that you want or need, and they're right there. You just need to go inside and ask for a little help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with accepting help. We all need help from time to time. And here you've got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant represents traditions and following the norm and kind of like authority, what's expected of you. And maybe this is a mindset that's really been holding you back. You feel like you need to fit in. You need to do what's expected of you. And I think this is a killer thought. I think this is what's killing you. You feel like you need to fit in. And you know what? You gotta, it's like the card underneath there says, you gotta take charge, take the lead. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. You're feeling very airheaded, very scattered. This could be you. You could be an air sign. Just feeling not in control, not confident, not clear and concise with your words. You've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're feeling very ungrounded lately. Again, this could be an earth sign for you as well. These could be also other people holding you back, because reversals are blocks for me. I read them as blocks. So, like I think I mentioned with the Oracle cards that, or somewhere, that people are, I feel like people are holding you back. These people in your life might be holding you back. Or these are aspects of your life that are holding you back. You're feeling very ungrounded. It could be, the Queen of Pentacles is also a very motherly figure. You might be having issues with your mother in this scenario. Or someone's very ungrounded in your life. You don't feel in control of your finances or material things right now. King of Swords in reverse, like I said, I feel like that's a lack of confidence, mental stability. You feel very unsure, and you might be lashing out verbally to people. And that's causing this more of this like separation. Let's get one more card. One more. You've got the Hermit in reverse. You need to stop sulking. You need to stop being alone. You need to reach out for help. It's time to come back from your journey. So the Hermit goes on a journey of self-discovery, and I feel like you're purposefully going on this journey, of like self-discovery, and you're staying there on purpose to wallow, and you need to come out of that. I really feel like this King and Queen are just like energies about you. You need to change your mindset. You need to get more grounded. You need to get more in control of your mental, and you really need to come out of this solitude. You really, really need to reach out and ask for help, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how frustrating it is. It's really flipping around this struggle you've been in. There is something better for you. The Hierophant could also mean, because we've kind of got all these cards that to me signify like that you're really struggling mentally and with the way you think about things. Maybe you need to try a more traditional approach. Some of you might need a counselor or a therapist. That just came to mind. Some of you really might need to take a traditional approach to help shift your mindset. Maybe only one or two, sessions with a counselor or something would help you start to, essentially remove these blocks and start moving forward. Yeah, I think that's all I've got there. Yeah, just step up, take the lead, own it, for sure. Alright. Alright, I think I'll end the reading there, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below if you did enjoy this video and would like more in the future. As always, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 4. You all selected the Rose Quartz. We'll see what messages we have for you. We'll start with a few oracle cards, and then we'll finish up with a few tarot. As always, these readings are general, so not every message will resonate. Take what does and leave behind the rest. We'll get started. You've got manifest. So I think a big message that's coming through right now for you, pile number 4, those of you who have been really trying to manifest something, this is a sign that it's coming. Whatever you're trying to manifest is coming. If some of you haven't been focusing on manifesting right now or never have tried, give it a try. Look into it. I always recommend the book The Secret. It's a really good baseline book for manifesting. Really kind of lays out the law of attraction and how that all works. But yeah, I think this is a really big sign that whatever you've been trying to manifest is on its way. Your next card says, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? You need to let yourself shine. You are a unique and amazing individual, and lately maybe you've been really dulling your shine. You've been dimming your light. You've been trying to fit in. But think about it. Why are you trying to fit in? Why do you need others' approval or society's approval for how you are as a human being? Whether or not you believe in like reincarnation or anything like that, if you think that this is your only life in this body, or these X amount of years on this planet right now, why would you waste that time worrying about what other people think about you? Why would you dim your light? Why would you hide who you truly are from the world? Don't do it. And then you've got ask your angels. Angels or guides, ancestors, spirits, however that pertains to you. Maybe you really need to ask for help here. Some of you have been feeling a little lost. Maybe you've been trying to manifest and things haven't been happening, and you're feeling a little stuck. And maybe some of this is due to you kind of dimming yourself. Maybe you've shied away from some of your spirituality. Maybe you're hiding it from some people. Maybe you're maybe you're like a little closeted with it. You're just kind of hiding it away. Maybe you just started a new job, or you're in a new relationship, and you're worried about how people around you will react. Ask your angels or spirit guides for advice, for help. They're there to help you. They're also there to help you manifest. If you're feeling a little dim, that sounds really terrible. If you're feeling like you're hiding your true self, maybe what you should be manifesting is an environment or friends or people that surround you. You should be manifesting a place where you can be 100% yourself and really shine your light. There's gotta be a place where you can work or exist or be, or a relationship that's meant for you, where you can be the best version of yourself and really show yourself. Let's pull some tarot. But I think that might be a really big thing for you all to be manifesting, is just truly an environment where you can be yourself. Let's see what you get for some tarot messages here. Yeah, you've got the 10 of Swords here. You're really beating yourself up lately. Because if you think about it, you know, how many swords does it take to kill someone? Probably only one. And here you're sitting here with 10. But the good news with this card is that a 10 is the end of a cycle, the end of a journey. This is the end of the swords journey. You might feel very mentally defeated and beat up, and maybe it's because you are dimming yourself a little bit to fit in. You've been hiding yourself. You're locked away in your own head here, because you can't let your light shine. You can't let anything out to the world. But it's coming to an end. It is the end of the cycle. And as difficult as this 10 of Swords energy might be, it's getting there. And I think you're starting to awaken to the idea that things can be better and that you can move on. Yeah, you've got the 5 of Pentacles. Pile 3 also got the 5 of Pentacles as well. So again, it's very similar energy. You need to start asking for help. So you've got these like poor people. This guy's leg's broken, you know, they're cold, they're barefoot, they're walking through the snow. And right here is a church in the background. And there's probably a door, you know, right around the corner. And all they'd have to do is go inside and ask for some help. And the people in there would be willing to help them, you know, get their injuries taken care of, get them a warm meal, probably a place to sleep, some new clothes that are a little bit warmer. But they're choosing to be miserable, even though there's free charitable help there in, like, you know, 10 feet away. You're choosing to be miserable right now. You're choosing to be locked out from this light. See, there's light in this church, and you're choosing to be out here in the dark and the cold and alone, or with others that are miserable. Maybe some of you are currently in like a friend group or a social circle where other people are of a similar mindset, of a similar like, woe is me, let me suffer, let me be the martyr for society. And that's not where you're meant to be. So, you know, you've got this like golden light on the horizon. I feel like it's like a sunrise. The sun's coming up. You're waking up. There's a lot of gold color here too, which is your solar plexus chakra, which is your manifesting power center. You need to manifest a better life for you. You don't want to be around these people. Let's see what else we get. We've got the 7 of Cups in reverse. You're finally deciding which way you want your life to go. Because when the 7 of Cups is upright, you're almost overwhelmed by choice. So you've got all these cups that have different aspects of your life that are meaningful for you. So you could have love and, you know, like romance and your job and money and, you know, XYZ, whatever different things you've considered that would like make you fulfilled and happy in life. And when it's reversed, it's almost a little more positive because you're taking time and finally deciding which cup you want to go for. You're no longer overwhelmed by choice. You need to start focusing on that cup, and I think you'll start to manifest a life that's better for you. So I just had these 2 cards pop out for you. You've got the High Priestess, and then you've got the World in reverse. So the High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition, being in control. Divine Feminine is really big here too. Spirituality, witchcraft comes to mind too. Some of you might really need to get more in touch with your spirituality. Maybe you've lost touch with it. Maybe that's the part of you that you've been dimming from the world, from your friends. You need to let that shine, and you need to trust your intuition. Maybe you're still feeling a little overwhelmed with all the choices in life right now, and so that's why you're having a hard time manifesting one thing. Ask for signs, ask for help from your angels or spirit guides, and trust your intuition on it. And then once you have a clearer idea of what cup you want to go for or focus on, you need to follow that, and you need to follow it wholeheartedly. Now, the World is reversed here. I think that just signifies that you're not quite at the end of this journey. So the World is the last card in the major arcana. You know, going through the Fool's journey, you go through the ups and downs, and then eventually you come to the World where it's the ultimate completion. Everything's great, everything's wonderful. You're just not quite there yet. And I think it's just because you don't have a clear idea of what you're trying to manifest, or what your world, what your ideal world would look like. You're being held back kind of by all these like negatives, and by dimming your light, by dimming who you are. You need to trust your intuition on this. And I really think asking your spirit guides and angels for help would be really, really big here. And focusing in on your manifestations. Really focus in on manifesting what you want. And if, to kind of cycle back to I think what I initially started with, if you've been kind of going through all this already, what you're manifesting will happen. I do see that for some of you that it is coming, and very soon. You just need to trust your intuition on it and not give up. Don't be a martyr. Don't reject help. Just keep focusing on that cup that you want. Keep focusing on that thing that you're trying to manifest, whether it's a job, relationship, a house, a move, you know, however this relates to you. Don't give up on it. It's just a little delay. It's just not quite come to fruition. I do think it's coming. You just need to come out of your shell and really focus. Alright, pile number 4. I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe down below, especially if you would like more videos like this. As always, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!